I've never seen a dot. She's gone away. Now stretch it. Gotta be me.
GM, welcome to Noun O'Clock LITE. We may never be royals, but this noun sure is. Check it out, noun 662 on nomo.wtf. It's a beautiful crown with matching gems to his shirt. I like it. I love it. Nounish Prof, I'm trying to make you a co-host, but I guess it doesn't want to do that. So maybe I'll try making you just a regular speaker, see if that does anything. Woody, I'll get you up. Symbol Tech, welcome. Good morning. Mel Renter, welcome. Chris, welcome. Thank you guys for coming, even though we rudely tried to prank you this morning.
What is this we, Kimasabe? That was all you.
No, that was we. That was 9 o'clock as an essence. The royal we, as it were.
Yeah,
if it was
that's,
this noun, it would be the royal we, I believe. So
our jokes are CC0, and so is the blame for our bad jokes.
Exactly. So is the blame for
It belongs to
April
everybody.
Fool's joke. I have to give credit to 4156 because he got it immediately. I'm pretty sure he was the first like on that this morning, and I feel like that was his acknowledgement of our terrible joke. 4, 3, 2, 1. This auction is now over. Congratulations to the new owner of that crown. If you're just joining us, give us I believe. Janky, time for Janky FOMO. Thank you for that. We lost Prof again, and that's not good because Prof actually apparently has 10 people with her for a IRL 9 o'clock live. So I definitely want to connect and hear what's going on. What's going on, Prof? Professor, Prof Werder.
Canst thou speak?
Mom.
Mummy.
Okay.
Mom.
Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Barely.
We can.
I am having a hard time.
I can't believe that worked, Robot Fish Girl.
There's very few things a student driven impression can't fix.
What's up, Prof?
Hi. So
I heard you have I heard you got quite the meeting happening over there.
We're doing a live meetup for 9 o'clock, and we're at My Cafe in Miami, and we got music blaring, and it's a little tricky, but we're doing what we can.
Who all's there? Do you want to bring random people on the mic and we have to guess who it is? Or not?
I will try. Hold on.
You know what? That was my worst idea
Chris,
ever. But I'm going to blame everybody.
And Jake is on. If you guys want to jump on and say hello? Blue, jump on. Jump on 9 o'clock.
So Blue, I don't think Prof Werder understands.
I don't think she got it. Look, you can literally just give them your phone.
I know, but I have my AirPods in, so I cannot.
Oh, okay.
That is a little bit more complicated. Yes. Never mind. Yet another bad Cody idea that he will share the blame equally across the team.
I need my AirPods in. So
for NFT NYC, we should do something in Central Park so we can do it on speaker and people can actually hear.
That would be awesome.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hey, can you
That's what Uptoshi and I did last time.
Let's put Noggles on so I can get a picture. I may or may
Noggles in Central Park. I love it.
We're not going to Central Park.
Yeah.
We have a plan already. We won't be in Central Park.
Okay. Okay.
Calm
down.
I'm just saying. I got a plan already. But I will say we've got lots of Noggles on. And it's we've had a fun time proliferating. Okay, everybody look at me. Proliferate those nouns. There we go. And I have some I do have a pinned tweet, a contest that I'm running. So if anyone posts their nounish selfie, I will be giving a prize away. So that's exciting. Right. So post those nounish selfies.
Did you pin that? I can't see it.
Oh, I haven't pinned my pictures yet. Hold on. But I did pin on my pinned tweet, and I'll share it in just a second. Yeah, you guys.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'll pin it.
1 sec.
If it's on.
Yeah, I'm getting it there. Hold on. And then I have some other photos I'll be pinning up in just a second. Are we playing Nomo yet? I have no idea what's going on.
And we're playing
I mean,
Yankee
Nomo is
FOMO.
technically happening, but we're not really playing it.
So we have to. So let's explain Janky FOMO for anyone who might not have played it yet. We had to shut down the FOMO bot because it was getting botted, as you all know, for the last 3 months. So we removed the ability for it to settle. We can still use it as an oracle to see what will happen if we settle. Oh, look at that Shamrock factory. Why do factories look so good this week? Anyway, what we can do is in about 1 minute, Tony will be able to open up his Snipe wallet, and you guys can help me by yelling at me and telling me what's a good noun, and I'll try my best to Janky FOMO it. How's that?
That sounds like a plan.
I
Hey,
like
do we have
any
any
excuse to yell
requests?
at you.
Do we have any requests today for a noun? Do we want a flamingo? Do we want a
So
shark?
there are a couple of requests.
Do we want an
There's
island?
a couple of requests.
You said you gave us some requests, didn't you? For there was a bomb and
I did. If they happen
Yeah.
to come up and you see a business bomb or a business, whatever the other one was, I forget now.
Yeah, business bomb and a business bagpipe
Bagpipe.
are
Yeah,
two
that was
things,
so
but
good.
Yes.
those are
Yeah,
very specific.
very
So I don't know if
specific.
we're
If
gonna
they
see those. But
happen to come up, grab them because we do have a buyer.
if they come up, I'll try to be quick with it for sure.
I would also say for the same buyer, should a zebra pass by, he might be interested in that as well.
Ooh, I think I know who it is. I think I know
He's
who it is.
looking to add.
Uh-huh.
He's looking to add to the dazzle. So there's that.
It's
A pack of zebras is a
I think
dazzle. For those who didn't know.
I think we should get a calendar today.
for April Fools.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
If only there was a clown. If there was like a clown noun, that would be pretty good. But there's not.
A
Puff, I
clown
love
now.
that song.
A clown now. Yeah, we've got
All
some
right,
good
guys.
music. The DJ's pretty good. It's just
All
a
right,
little
Honestly,
loud.
the
But he's good.
Robot Fishko, can we get a sound effect, please?
for Janky FOMO.
Yes, ma'am.
Time for Janky FOMO.
And yes, it is. Tell me if you like the noun. Yell at me. Give me emojis, and I will do my best to snipe the noun that you see on the left side of your screen at nomo.wtf. That's right. It's Janky FOMO with Toady Hawk and the gang. let us know what you want.
I mean, I like this one, but
That's almost as bad as Toady Hawk on the clock, isn't it? Janky
yeah,
FOMO with Toady Hawk and the
Janky
gang.
FOMO with Toady Hawk.
Well, that's a pretty clean vending machine.
That is a
But,
pretty clean vending machine.
I don't like how the noggles are like tone on tone though. We're very picky around these parts these days. If that
I
had like
actually-
blue noggles,
Yeah.
today they're all Seneca.
I actually prefer the tone on tone as opposed to the blended. Like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what, I like that. Oh, this is nice.
Pretty cool.
Those
Yeah,
ones
that's
kind of
nice.
Oh,
clash.
well
Those
done.
ones kind of clash though. Will
Looks
Price is
like
settling on this cloud. He
this
likes
is
it.
getting
So.
settled.
You know what's funny is
Looks
I'm
like
looking at your audience.
Will wanted that cloud.
I'm looking at the audience in Twitter Spaces, and most of them are here. I see them in person.
That's awesome.
It's kind of fun.
All right, so
That's awesome.
We got rugged on Janky FOMO. Will Price liked that cloud, so he grabbed it. So now it's time to play Nomo. The good news about Janky FOMO is that it fills up the Nomo pool with lots of nouns that wanted to be nouns but couldn't because we weren't able to settle them in time. So you've got 32 seconds to what, Robot Fish Girl?
Choose your character.
Exactly. And click, click, click until your heart's content. Everybody I see here knows how to play Nomo. I'm probably wasting my breath. Make sure you get in here and get connected, though. I only see 4 players so far. Need more players in here. Let's get connected and get playing.
I
You
really
can't
like this
choose a
still.
noun unless you're connected. 10 seconds left. I don't know who I'm going to pick. Invisible Macaroni is pretty good. Macaroni art. Invisible Macaroni art is pretty good.
The invisible macaroni art is good. The skull is really good.
The vending machine. All right, we're playing.
All right, we're playing.
We're
What are we?
Nomo live.
I gotta say this skateboard too. And the Sunset World. But I think I'm going for the skull. I like the skull too much. I know we just had a skull Nomo, but
Oh, I want the builder. But I can't. I'm not connected.
it's not, I will click on the builder on your behalf, Prof.
Thank you. I'm afraid to do
That's a pretty
anything.
nice Fabergé egg, too.
I
I
didn't.
don't usually like the Fabergé egg
Yeah.
that much, but that one's pretty cool.
I like the
I still
builder.
like the
That's
exhibiting
actually
macaroni.
Oh, the sandwich.
that's
is kinda
actually a
fun.
Fabergé. That's a Fabergé Z egg.
This is invisible macaroni art, like when your child brings you macaroni art and you put it underneath the other thing they gave you on the fridge.
Perfect. Yeah, we love some macaroni
I'm
art.
trying to save the building, but I don't think I'm going to get it.
No, it's okay. You know, I see people playing here. They're having fun. It's all good.
I really wanted that macaroni.
I tried so hard. Oh, this
You guys.
Fabergé is good.
All
Fabra
right,
Jay-Z.
Fabergé it is.
I don't think we've had a sandwich, though. I think I'm going to go for the sandwich. Oh, I really like it, but I think the Fabergé is going to win.
Fabra Jay-Z.
It's pretty close. Oh, no, we might win on the sandwich.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
we got it.
What are you going for?
God, well, Robot
Burger?
Fiscal, as they say, that's why you shouldn't put all. That's why you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, as they say.
We have somebody who's
Oh,
really
God.
into the sandwich head. He really wants it. He's playing.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know who
Yeah,
should
mint
that
that
should be a
sandwich. It's
noun?
pretty good.
Did he? Wait.
I think
Did the sandwich
87
win?
bones.
Awesome.
The sandwich did win.
Listen, so we have somebody brand new to Nouns who we've just been onboarding, who just played Nomo, and he just won. So he just got that sandwich now. He was banging away trying to get it. So it's pretty fun.
Ooh. A new challenger has emerged. Well,
Awesome.
congratulations. Congratulations, new person.
So I just told him.
I don't know if you noticed, whoever this was, I should bring to their attention because people don't always notice right away. One of the nice things about the sandwich is he has a lettuce mustache.
Oh, that's amazing. I didn't notice that. Hey, did you know that if you look at the sandwich, he has a lettuce mustache?
Oh my God.
Yes, they like that.
He also has lettuce sideburns, I guess, while we're at it.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, it's like a giant handlebar.
So he just said, are we going to play some more? No, once a day. Sorry.
You'll have to come back
And
tomorrow.
this is his
Yeah, I
first.
mean, we are going to play some more if you come back next time we play Nomo Nouns.
So that is his first, he's minting that Nomo that he feels responsible for winning. And that's his first nounish thing ever. So that he is minting. So that's exciting.
Cool.
That's exciting.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So
Well, for anyone who's here who wants to mint as well, it's 0.0069 ETH. You didn't hear that wrong. It's for the culture, $12 USD. You can have this sandwich in your wallet as maybe your first nounish NFT, like Prof's friend. The idea is for it to be an accessible way to join the Nouniverse. Also gives you a chance to win the Lucky Nomo draw, which we're going to draw here in a few minutes. We have a bunch of awesome nounish NFTs in our Nomo wallet, and we give one away every single day to a minter of the Nomo of the previous day. Also, in our Discord, we've got the Nomo Zone where Symbiotech gives, honestly, I don't know how he stays on track and stays on top of all the different mints and everything that's going on in the NFT world, but he does an awesome job of it, and you can get access to that if you hold a single Nomo in our Discord. Of course, the best reason to collect a Nomo is just because they look awesome. Like, look at this thing. It's like the best of both worlds. You got all that nounish goodness and then the nice red background. It's beautiful. So those are the reasons to mint a Nomo. I'm going to grab one right now. Also, I have to do a little bit of a PSA. Anyone who minted yesterday's Nomo, there was a little bit of a glitch with the metadata. It's happened once before only. We're not sure exactly why, but it will get fixed. So if you minted yesterday's Nomo, you'll actually see it as a brain for some reason in your wallet, but it was, as you remember, a microchip. So that'll get sorted.
Oh, that is so weird. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's happened one time before. It has something to do with the way, with the graph or whatever that Volky set it up to. Anyway, I won't embarrass myself by trying to talk about the technicalities, but something happens at the end of the game where whatever gets minted, the wrong metadata gets passed through. So he's looking into it. But don't fret, you will get your beautiful microchip. In fact, someone did DM me. You making me crazy is like addicted to Nomos now, which is amazing. And he DM'd, he's like, bro, this is not what I minted. And he's right. That is not what he minted. So
you're right. That's not what you meant.
You're right,
but
so
that's always the best when you come to somebody and be like, hey, I have a complaint, and then they just go, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're completely right. That was wrong. Hey, so I just pinned up something else at the top. If you have a floor noun, you should find this fun little open edition Crazy Drinkhead guy for floor noun spring break in your wallet. This is also part of a Hack Week thing that'll be submitted shortly from one of my students.
We like
So,
airdrops.
and it's
We like airdrops.
yeah. So the airdrop is done, and if you didn't have a floor noun, you can mint this for free. And this is going to be part of a pre-sale mint for our next collection, floor noun spring break, that is being designed by the students as we speak. Well, probably not as we speak because it's Saturday, but you know, next week.
Well, you never know. They might be really like go-getters, you know?
Yeah, they're not. So no. I'm kidding.
Okay,
I
fair enough.
love you.
Fair enough.
I'm joking.
Fair enough.
They're amazing. Actually,
Uh,
this particular noun was designed by one of my students, and I just thought it was so cool that that's why we decided to mint it as an open edition, because it just was really, it came out great. So it was just a lot of fun. So that's where we got inspired. He also made this snorkel that you're going to see in the collection for glasses, and it's really cool. So I'm excited for their creativity to kind of come out in that collection.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing the alpha. All right, let's do the lucky Nomo draw before I forget, Roulette Fish Girl.
I'm ready to go.
All right, give me a drum roll, and I've got a winner for you. The winner is Andre Ternavin. Andre Ternavin.eth. He's got a brick noun of his PFP. I see him around here all the time. He minted yesterday's chip and is also probably wondering why it's a brain. Well, Andre, it will be fixed. It will be a microchip before you know it. And you have won yourself an edition from the Nomo wallet. Let's do Unitodes today. We'll give you a nice Unitode because I don't see one in your wallet, so you can have a Unitode to be friends with your Fly Frog number 1978. Congratulations to the lucky
Awesome.
Nomo winner.
Hey, I had an
you
idea.
wanna be
Maybe the
entered in-
chip is inside the brain, like it's an implant. Like maybe AI did
You
something.
mean the files are inside the computer?
Maybe the chip is inside the brain.
Maybe. It's this is a commentary on AI, okay? This isn't a glitch or a bug. It's totally intended. It's an art piece. We're just commenting on how chips are becoming as powerful as the human brain, okay? So if you didn't get it, that's on you. Anyways.
It's very deep.
Congratulations to Andre. If you wanted to be entered into tomorrow's draw to win an extra bonus NFT, you can do so by minting the Nomo at nomo.wtf. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What else is going on? That's it. We've done our duty for Saturday. I mean, we didn't have to do anything. Mr. Will Price decided to recuse us of our duties today, so we got the day off.
Today today's actually significant for me specifically, and I didn't realize this until yesterday when I was talking with Salman, who's in the audience. That today actually marks like 1 full year officially that I've been working full-time in Web3, which is kind of bonkers to think about. And the majority of that time has been at TNS.
Working hard or
And we're happy.
working
And we're
hard?
happy
That's the real
you
question.
Yes.
Indeed.
And the first time I met
and it was cool because
the first time I met Robot Fish Girl was at the first Noun O'Clock Live. Well, actually, I met her earlier that day, but she was at the very first Noun O'Clock Live that we did at NFT NYC at Margaritaville. Yeah, at Noun O'Clock somewhere.
Yep.
Right.
The crazy thing is, before she came around, we used to have 3 people doing her job, and now she just does the work of a robot, a fish, and a girl. So
it's quite impressive.
Really great.
Yeah, that's
Especially
accurate.
The fish part. The fish part is really interesting. It's a lot of work coming.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually going to be hosting 9 o'clock underwater.
The fish part is when she just puffs. The fish part is when she just puffs out her cheeks and stares at herself in the mirror.
By the way, for 9 o'clock live breakfast meetup in hopefully 9 o'clock, it maybe move. We're gonna have couches, so it'll be nouns on the couch. 9 o'clock live.
Hello.
Wait, how do you eat breakfast on the couch?
We're gonna find out.
Carefully.
We got a little studio area. It's nice. I like it. It'll be fun.
Oh, sweet. Okay. That's awesome.
Okay. Is it Studio Matter? Because it sounds like Studio Matter.
Not that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to be going over there if anybody wants to join me. I've already decided. It's on my way into the city, so from where I'm staying.
If it's not far, then I'll go. Yeah.
Oh, I definitely want.
It's not super far. It's in Red Hook. So it's not like super close, but it's not super far. It's you can get there from Manhattan from like a 20-minute subway ride and like a 10-minute walk, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. There are places within Manhattan that are farther.
I think I walked around the entirety of New York when I was there last year with my wife. Like we walked everywhere. We stayed in New Jersey.
I used to do that. When I worked in FIDI, I used to walk home because I worked in FIDI and I lived in the Upper East Side, so I used to walk home. Down, like basically up the entire length of Manhattan until I hit the reservoir in Central Park. But yeah, it's fun to just walk around and explore.
I want to know who names the neighborhoods in New York. Like, do they have like a panel and they're like, sorry, not pretentious enough, try again?
It depends on the neighborhood, but there's actually an answer for that. There's the names like FIDI are just colloquialisms that are usually generated by the people who live or work in that area. FIDI is just financial district. That's what it is. So most of them are abbreviations of descriptions, and the rest are you can blame the Dutch.
I blame the Dutch for everything. Sometimes
they don't usually get blamed much, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna have to go.
If you ain't Dutch, you ain't much.
I have to go finish hosting this little event, and then we're heading over to the conference, and we've got a couple Nounish speakers that are going to be speaking on stages today. Jake spoke yesterday; it was awesome. And Michael Gold is going to be mentioning in his talk today some stuff with nouns that he's incorporating the CC0 into something he's working on, which I think is really cool. That involves AR and VR. So very cool.
Who was the last one?
Oh, Michael Gold. I'll share some info after his presentation. I'll post it when I'm there. And it's going to be later this afternoon. So we got a lot of there's been little nounish moments throughout Miami NFT Week, and it's been kind of fun. Sometimes not expected. And the other thing, and I've said this before directly to 4156, the noggles are just like the most brilliant thing ever. It doesn't matter who sees them, they always love them regardless of whether they know what they are. And especially kids. I've had a few kids that I've given these to, and you can watch them one of them jumped up and down and their faces light up. So for the little lo-fi noggles. So it's been really fun to kind of proliferate around here. So just having a great time.
To be fair, that was just Woody.
That was just
Woody, right?
It was Woody. He got really excited. He's like a kid.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
He's just messing with you.
We're putting you on the spot because we know you're not paying attention. You're playing that Gartic game, aren't you, in the Discord?
No, I'm
running up your score so Cody and I can't catch up.
I'm messing around with some 3D stuff right now because Prof's music is just making me rock out super hard.
This DJ is really good. And normally in Miami,
I'm vibing.
It's too much EDM for me, but lately it's a couple places it's been mostly like this, which is awesome. Yeah, it's good vibe.
You're in Miami when you're talking about the DJ and it's not even noon.
Right? We have a DJ for breakfast. Of course it's Miami. Where else do you have a DJ for breakfast?
Exactly.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right. Well, thanks, Prof, for coming and bringing the heat, bringing all the folks with you. Don't take our entire audience with you when you leave.
I'll tell them to try to stay on, but they might go. Can't guarantee anything.
That's all right.
I'm just going to jump down to listening. I might pop back up, but I just wanted to give a formal goodbye. And
all righty. Salmon, I've been trying to bring you up and not having much luck with it. So you might have to go out, exit the Twitter app completely and come back in and we'll try again. Sometimes Twitter be like that. So I would
I
love to
can,
hear.
I can do a little intro on what he's going to talk about because it has to do with me to some degree.
Well, why don't we? Should we wait to make sure he can actually? Otherwise, you might
Yeah.
have to just tell everybody about everything. Okay, he's requesting again. Did that work? No.
And now he's showing up as not in the space at all for me. Interesting.
It says there's an error adding him. Okay, now he's requesting again. We'll try it one more time here. Come on, Twitter. Don't over. Well, yeah, we're getting that there was an error adding thing, and that's does not bode well because in the past, when that bug has happened, we've never been able to get the person on stage. So
I'll run through a fix for that. But in the meantime, I can just go over the what he wanted to talk about while he still tries to get up on stage. He's actually doing so. Yesterday was the 365th day I've worked in Web3, which was convenient. But someone came into the TNS Discord a few days ago asking about POAPs and was inevitably pointed to my wallet. And so he asked if he could interview me about the POAPs in my wallet. And so we did that yesterday, and what was supposed to be about an hour-long conversation ended up being about 2 hours long, a little over, actually, live streamed on Twitter. And where we just talked about all things nouns, and we went over the POAPs eventually, but it took us an hour and 20 to get there. But it was super fun. I felt like it was a really fun way to like sort of put a cap on my year of being in this ecosystem because I've been working in nouns basically that entire time. And so yeah, it was really cool. And he was asking me questions about POAPs after the interview. And he came up with this idea for Hack Week where he's not doing it from the his own Twitter account. He's doing it from the Who Needs a Job DAO Twitter account, I guess, which is a project that he works on. But they're doing a contest for Hack Week where it's I'm going to find the post and pin it up. Oh, he's reinstalling an old version of Twitter, so we've got a little bit of time. I'm going to find the post and pin it up, but he's putting up 0.03 ETH times 5 of his own ETH, so he's funding this himself. So there are 5 prizes of 0.03 ETH for anybody who takes a clip or watches the live stream that of the interview of me, which is surreal to say, and takes your favorite like section quote and posts a clip of it in a quote tweet on Twitter. It's modeled after the TNS contests, and he's submitting that to Hack Week.
That's pretty cool.
Right?
And as if on cue, I think Salman might be here.
All right. How did I do a halfway decent job of summarizing?
I just got the last part of it, RFG, and I think that was quite good.
All right, fantastic.
But yeah, been fun yesterday. Super awesome live stream. Thank you so much for coming on and ask everybody to check it out. Such a fascinating story about RFG's journey over the last 1 year in Web3. It's yeah. All right. So what I wanted to like, what I have on is this Nouns Hack Week contest, and I have actually made a thread about it. So
I already pinned it to the top of the space.
Okay. So people are just expected to as RFG has said it already. Just that. Yeah.
So yeah, it's modeled after our own TNS contests.
Yes, and it is part of the. I think it's just part of the Hack Week, a community submission.
Pretty cool. If anyone else has a hack project that they're working on, I know Prof talked about hers. Anyone else has something that they're working on, let us know. Come up on stage, give us the alpha, get some feedback. This is kind of our combined 9 o'clock Light and Hack FM as well. So only one day left to get your stuff in for Hack Week. So if you want to come and get some feedback, now's the time. In the meantime, maybe I could put you on the spot, Symbiotech. I wanted to ask if there's anything going on in the NFT space that you wanted to highlight. Any drops or anything like that?
Hello there.
Maybe Symbio's not there. Might be AFK. He was up early this morning for the UMA space, so
Yes.
had to step away for a minute. Woody, what's new with you?
Not much. It's the weekend. I'm gonna get a haircut today. Getting ready for NFT NYC. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm buying some pants.
Buying some pants. I did that last week. I figured.
Yeah, I don't have any pants.
It was a good idea to show up to NFT NYC. You know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cold there, and I literally have like 2 pairs of pants that don't even like really fit me anymore. So
for those who don't,
That is good to know. I need to get new leggings.
I mean, it won't be cold for me. For me, it'll probably be warmer than it is here. So there's that.
It's just okay. For those of us who aren't used to the frozen north, it's. I lived there for how many years, and I'm still used to Hawaii temperatures.
I'll have you know, I have grass in my front yard now, so
luxury. Truly, you live in a tropical wonderland.
It's all dead. It's all dead. Not covered in snow yet, or anymore, rather.
I have grass in my front lawn. It's all dead, but
it's more like the LaCroix. It's the LaCroix of grass. It's like whispers of grass past, you know?
Transported in a truck near grass.
Exactly. Woody, you want to tell us about the game that you just put in our Discord? That was kind of fun.
Yeah, so I was in the Cryptodes Discord, and Gremplin was like, hey, I'm going to start a little Discord for mid-journey prompts or something, and I'm only keeping it open for a minute. And so he like opened up this Discord, a few people clicked in, and he installed this game called Gartic. And it's like garlic.
This wasn't even in the Cryptodes Discord?
No, it was in this. The Gremplins did like little private, I don't know, like some private little Discord. And so there was only like a few people in there. And he installed this Gartic game. And it's basically, it shows you a really terribly illustrated picture of something. So like a screwdriver or a flower pot or whatever. And you have to try to guess what the drawing is. And so everybody's just typing and typing and typing. And then if you guess it correctly, it gives you a point.
Are you aware of the origins of this game? Because the Discord got actually pulled from an existing game called Gartic Phone, which I've played a lot of. But it's basically a party game that most people play on Discord or on Twitch. Really popular with like artists, Twitch streamers. So basically, you get on a call with your friends, and each player writes some kind of funny sentence. So like in the game that we have in the Discord, it's usually 1 or 2 words, but everybody suggests something, and then those sentences get shuffled to all the other players, and everybody draws the sentence or word they received. And then those get shuffled around, and people have to guess what the sentence was that drawing was. And then you can, you get points if you guess correctly, or in the actual game, it's basically if you guess close enough. And you get to actually watch everybody else after the fact.
Sometimes also you answer faster than Woody, but he still gets the point, and we don't know why.
You two answered simultaneously, and it was just a matter of Discord sorting. who came first. So you came first on your end because it was from a local host. Woody was first on my end because I was seeing both of you impartially.
This sounds like propaganda from Big Gardic to me.
It's because Discord has shitty netcode. That's
Fair enough.
Sounds like
Anyway.
we need to run a prop house called Propaganda that figures out this whole developer backend.
Yeah, propaganda by the Noun Square. That'll go over well.
I tell Davin that if he did his own spaces, like his own prop or his own soapbox space, that it should be called Prop Uganda, and he has not done that yet.
And it's just bad jokes. The whole show is bad jokes.
Yeah. Oh, look who decided to join us, Symbio. We were trying to get you on the whole go.
What's that?
We were trying to
Symbio, why am I not rich yet?
Why?
Oh, God.
Did you not copy my moves? What was the? I was hard rug there, so I've been struggling to unmic, and I think it was my AirPods.
Okay.
So I was listening on desktop, but I couldn't speak.
A little bit ago, we were just wondering if you could give us an update on anything cool that's happening in the NFT space, as you are wont to do.
Right. Well, let me have a look in the channel and see what I was recommending or I am recommending.
Let me see what this Symbio guy said. He's really.
Let me see what the Symbio guy said. Oh yeah, there's a Zorb in there for April that is Aries attached. It's a free mint. The Amber Vittoria piece was kind of interesting. So the audio galleries mint pass allows, and for each week they host a Friday show where the guest actually mints on OpenSea live, and then the following week they airdrop a secondary piece to the holders of that, as long as you under a snapshot have held it for the week. So they're sort of discouraging flipping and supporting artists. Doug from Toy Boogers was the previous week, and he did a CCO piece called Munch. So his first character that's broadly and widely available to mess around with in that fashion. I took Amber's CCO piece from our spaces, or her work that is CCO, dropped it in behind the character and threw it up there during the space. But the price point is reasonable. Hers is 0.025. I have a couple extras. The Matt Fury thing.
But you have to own the audiograph or whatever it's called, right?
Yeah, and the secondary, you can grab them on secondary, but you won't get the airdrop.
Right.
On Tuesday coming up, we have Yi Tong's going to join us to talk about liquid delegation, which I'm not entirely sure what that's all about, but he put out an open edition on Zora.
So I can sort of take that question from you if you want. So liquid delegation is something a lot of people have been waiting for in the DAO. It's basically the ability to split your nouns voting rights in a more fine-grained manner. So instead of just having to delegate the entire responsibility for all of your voting, you can take Prop House, for example, and only delegate the right to vote on Prop House to a person, and so on and so forth. So it's pretty cool. It's not being done at the contract level. It's being done like after the fact by Agora somehow, but it's pretty neat. So Noun 40 is running a prop house round right now, where he's going to choose someone to be the delegate for the prop house, for his prop house votes, which he has currently delegated 20 votes, I think, from Zora. So that's a pretty big deal. Like someone will basically be putting in their hat into the ring to be a virtual kingmaker in prop house, because that's a lot of votes. That's like 200 votes in prop house.
That's pretty amazing. So do you have any idea about the mechanics of how it works in terms of delegation? Are they using, is it something, a protocol that exists in the system, or are they using an outside, like delegate cache, or do you know?
Well, yeah, I think it would be more comparable. I mean, Yutong's the one to answer this really, but it'd be more comparable to delegate cache in the sense that it's not happening at the actual Noun's contract level, as I understand it. So it's something that's happening after the fact that Yitong has sort of put into the feature set of Agora. So pretty cool though. Pretty neat. A lot of people were waiting a long time for it. So very, very cool.
And then Chainsaw reopened the Matt Fury Pepe mint. I don't know if it's still going, but I was expecting an airdrop, and what they did was killed the tokens for the people that minted off contract correctly.
No, they did it.
Really? I didn't see anything. All I saw was
you could be forgiven. You could be forgiven for not understanding, because I will go out and say that this is the worst, and I mean the worst communication I've ever seen from any artist or any team on any drop in all my time of NFT. Like, it's just like they don't even give a shit, which maybe they just don't. I don't know. But they botched the mint. First of all, they made mistakes in their contract so that it could be exploited, and a bunch got minted for free. So they stopped the mint or paused the mint, and then I guess what I've pieced together is that they did sort of kill all the tokens that were minted for free, and then airdropped. Sorry, they didn't kill all the tokens that minted for free. They only airdropped the new tokens on the new contract to the people who had minted properly, and then they reopened the mint on the new contract, is what I managed to piece together. But honestly, it took a long time to piece that together, because there was no announcement, no explanation, no thread. They just like put up a new post. It's like, mint is now live, and it was very confusing for people. And anyway, kind of disappointing, because I like Matt Fury's art, obviously, and Pepe is legendary. But I'm sure if people who like spend all their time in NFTs were confused, then new folks were probably like hopelessly confused. So not great.
And then I'm not entirely sure about the mechanics of it, or whether it's a hack, or have you seen the slicer thing for the nouns comics, where you can choose your noun that you put in there? I saw it on Props timeline, but I didn't dig into it. I don't know if there's a cost associated.
Maybe Prof wants to talk about it. I think it's if you minted the original Slicer NFT, then you get to choose all 4 of the characters on one of your NFTs, I think is what it is. Right, Prof?
That is correct. And I'm trying to find mine right now to pin it up. I also just pinned up, we had a noun dancing on our table, so I just pinned that up for you. It was kind of fun, little AR. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I got to choose 4 characters, and I chose a flamingo, of course. Like, I mean, obviously. And then and then Boxy and Math Can, and they're exactly as they are in the collection. And the flamingo is noun 389 for It's Me Flamingo. There you go, Woody. And then there's a builder that is the logo that I actually created that we use for Build-A-Rocks, that I've been using since we started that space. And so I got to actually just create, a noun that doesn't even exist, and put them all in this little roller coaster. And it was really cute, really cool. I really appreciated that I was able to do that. It's really fun.
Wait, how did you make this noun dance on the table?
Michael did that, who I don't know where he went, but that's what he does. He does AR and VR. So that's what he's going to be talking about today. And I think this is something I don't know if he's showing this exactly when he's presenting. I don't think so, because they're not really doing the presentation part of it. But yeah, this was something that he's been working on, I guess. And so he just did it really quick while we were sitting here. It's really cool.
That is pretty crazy. Cool.
Keeping nouns weird, how we do.
Keep it
It's
weird.
a Tobias noun too. Nice mustache there. A blued blueberry dancing in Florida.
Well, it's breakfast. So breakfast, blueberries.
Blueberry pancakes. Yeah, that's awesome. Apart from that, I'm just going to take it easy this weekend. It seems like the general consensus is that everyone's like feeling springish in the Northern Hemisphere. So things seem kind of quiet on the timeline, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of.
I think it's a combination of spring and today in particular, it's people staying off Twitter because they know people like Toady and me exist who are going to trick them.
Right,
I mean-
right, yeah. In terms
Yeah.
of mint, PBS actually brought up a project called Vibers, I believe, and
Yes, Vibers.
yeah,
I
but
think they're still minting, right?
I believe they are, yeah. So I
He's
wasn't sure about it, and then I saw some folks that I kind of trust were talking about minting. I think Haps was going to mint it, so.
Oh yeah. When in doubt, just ask Toady if he knows the guy. He's been
Yeah.
around He's been around
Okay.
since like early cryptodes days. So I know Woody knows the Viber. That's why he's probably coming back on stage.
But yeah, outside of that,
Right, Woody?
not a whole lot.
You talking about the Vibers? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
into like 5 of them. That's the homie Vibes GM from. He's hanging out in Cryptodes all the time.
Told you. That's basically what I just said. So you gave me that
I was
backup.
getting
Thank you.
back up on stage, and there's a delay in latency, and I didn't hear you, Toady.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying you backed me up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got your back, dude.
I kind of feel like the open edition meta is winding down, so it's a lot less low price points to talk about.
Well, we
Toady,
have.
I'm like your chiropractor, Toady.
You always crack my back. Oh, you always got my back.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Toady, you
Yeah.
should see Michael requesting to speak so he can tell you about the AR that he just, AR Blueberry.
All right, let's do it.
Gold, the one that says gold.
Yeah. He likes gold. I told you I was Dutch.
Freaky deaky
Mr.
Dutch.
Gold,
Hey, everybody.
welcome. That's a really nice.
Bro.
Welcome. We like your blueberry.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so we use 3D nouns assets, and then basically we made a open source system that can generate 3D assets from different pieces. So I brought all of the 3D nouns assets into Blender, and then what our code does is it generates a random noun and also generates text based on a website input. So if you go to arnouns.xyz, you can generate your own, and you can see it in space, and it's all based on open source frameworks. Like we use Next.js, we use Google Model Viewer, and then we use Blender running in the cloud. Hopefully you guys heard me. The cell service in Miami is not so great where we are. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Amazing. So
I was trying to digest what you were talking about.
Yeah. So like in a non-technical way, we can regenerate nouns on demand. And from an artist standpoint, they can make generative art inside Blender using our open source add-on, which is called Shaderverse. So if you search for Shaderverse in GitHub, you can download it. And I'm going to be speaking at Miami NFT Week about the opportunities for creators and in the AR space. I'm doing an AR VR panel coming up at 3 p.m. today. And I'm going to mention the opportunities for using CC0 assets like awesome IP, like the nouns, because I think that's a tremendous opportunity for creators to make metaverse experiences with this type of IP.
That's really cool.
So cool,
Awesome.
right?
Sounds like we have to get Mr. Gold on our show as a proper guest during the week sometime and really dig into what you're doing.
I'd love
That'd
that.
be cool.
I'd love that. I teach art.
Send us
So I'm happy to teach creators how to make things with nouns, and it would be great to dive in with you.
Let's do it. We'll send you a DM and set that up.
Amazing. Thanks for having me
Awesome.
on now. And so great to connect with some nounish people. I brought my 2 kids, to this brunch, and they're loving it. They got some amazing marbles thanks to the Nounish professor. So they're really happy to be here. This is their first conference that they've been to ever in their lives, and it's just been an amazing experience for them because of the community. So just thank you to all the Nouns for making that happen.
Awesome.
By the way, I literally was walking down the street from my hotel to the conference, and this guy walks by me and goes, "Nice noggles." And I go, "Thanks." And I keep walking, and I go, "Wait, here, I have a couple of lo-fi noggles," and it was him. I didn't know it was him. And then it's like, oh, he's like, "Oh, I'm having breakfast with you tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh, it's you." So that was really, really funny. Yeah, just people just yell nice noggles when you're walking down the street. You know, it's better than what they used to yell. So it's good.
Can we try?
Now, noggle calling is so much better than cat calling, you know?
So much better.
It's such an
Although we know
improvement,
the internet
honestly.
loves the cats, but it's definitely an improvement from what I was used to. So I'll take nice noggles any day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does. If you don't know what someone's referring to, it does sound a little bit sus. But we all know.
Yeah,
it
I
just
mean,
means-
if you go to if you know Noggle's definition from Urban Dictionary, then it's a little concerning. But as long as it's almost
Well, my good has fixed that though. My good fixed it.
Those are fighting words.
He got yeah.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm not even talking Urban Dictionary. I'm just talking. You don't even know what nouns are, and you're walking by, and someone's like, "Hey, nice noggles, honey." You know, you're still gonna walk in the other.
But not if you're at a conference, you won't.
Things.
We got to work on your
I did run
obnoxious
away.
cat caller voice. I think it makes more sense if it sounds like this. I don't know why.
Oh, I saw that guy last night outside the party, outside the Urban. Yeah, he literally started trying to dance with me, and I was like, "Oh no, bye bye, homeless dude. You're lovely, but no."
Oh my god!
Yeah, no, for real, that happened. I'm not kidding.
I love Miami.
Welcome to me.
It'll probably happen in New York too. You know, same.
Well, yeah, but there it's expected.
It's it's just one of those city things. You get used to it.
It's
Just learn how to walk around.
charm.
Just walk around that. It's part of the charm. Just walk around it. It's no big deal.
All right, this is. Oh, I see a little dot down there. Let's get him up here. I was checking to see if there was any Explorer Grants folk in the crowd. I'll see if I can get little dot up here. We can do a little Hack FM business before we call it a day.
And I'm gonna jump off again, but I'll be putting my Hack Week thing tomorrow.
Oh wow!
I'm jumping off.
I got a
too.
couple things.
Bye.
Thanks for having me on, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Dot, I sent you a request. I don't know if you see it there to bring you up on stage to talk about hack stuff. Not sure if it's worked. Let me just send you a co-host invite in case that might work. But in the meantime, take a little peek at what's going on with the Hack Week. Only one more day to get your entries in, and wow, like I'm just looking at the entries. 25 developer props for the Hack Week developer stream. 60 props in the art, design, and media. 28 props in the Hack Week IRL and other weird stuff. 41 in the grand prize and 8 in the other grand prize. Wow. Dot, welcome.
Hey, how's it going, Tony?
Doing great. We're just having a little light April Fool's clock. I wanted to close out with a little Hack FM, probably the last Hack FM that we'll have before the deadline, I guess, because the deadline is tomorrow. The deadline is tomorrow evening, so we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I believe we have one more tomorrow.
All right, but still, you got to make sure that you get it all done, get it in there, and I can't believe how many entries we've gotten so far.
Yeah, very, very, very exciting.
Any new ones that you've seen come in that look good?
Yeah. I've been following a bunch. One of them recently launched, a really, really cool one that is potentially about to be inserted onto the main Nouns website, which is really, 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 really cool to see. And that is I'm Feeling Nounish. by samkalari.eth.
Yep, we've talked about it for 2 days straight.
You
It's
have?
fantastic.
Yeah, it's really,
Had
really
him on
cool.
the show too.
Sorry?
We were talking to him, and we had him on the show yesterday too. He was talking about it. It's pretty.
Yeah, really cool
But
stuff.
there is that.
There
is that update that Dot just mentioned, which is that he's actually putting in a pull request to get this into nouns.
Yeah.
.wtf
And little nouns.
Cool. Oh wow! Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little nounish version as well. The others that I've noticed, the Nouns Governance BFF web app. It's essentially a web app that lets you see how others are voting with/against you to determine whether or not another nouner is your BFF or your nemesis. I think it's a really cool spin on governance.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's really. I want to try it now.
So that's really cool to see and play around with. That's live as well. They have a working MVP up. Nouns GPT, another really cool nounish web app. It's essentially
we had him actually, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's essentially GPT-3, like the interface, but with a nounish spin. And I can see that potentially with like further development turning into like our own little like nounish search engine where we can ask it questions like, did X person vote in this way? Or
actually, we didn't have
what have you.
We didn't have this actually. We just had Jihad and I were asking questions to it live on the air, and it was fun. It's pretty accurate. I saw one just went live like 2 hours ago too, called Nouns Tab.
Yeah,
and it's a browser that sort of helps you navigate the Nouniverse, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, another really interesting one, a hardware one. The Nouns Noggles robot. It's a 3D printed Noggle robot that anyone can print and build.
Oh, I didn't know that anyone could print it. That's cool. Yeah. We were talking about that one yesterday when it came through, but that one's in weird stuff, right?
I believe it's in the dev round.
Oh my god! Well, this one is taking it very literally. A prop came in 3 hours ago to the Hack Week IRL and other weird stuff.
My god, yeah.
On-chain map.
Yeah.
What the hell? A male.
Wait, on-chain what?
A male masturbator that puts masturbation time and frequency on the chain with tokens.
Oh no!
I wasn't going to mention it, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's.
I mean, it's an exemplary addition to that category. I credit where it's due. I don't think anyone's going to vote for it, but it's fantastic.
I think the open rounds and they're like weird. I had a weird idea once.
I'm glad they didn't slap any noggles on the demo picture thing. Thank God for that.
Thank God.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
Someone's planning to make a jigsaw puzzle, and it looks like they're making it out of the art from the Nouns comic, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I don't like puzzles. I actually hate puzzles, but lots of people love them, so that could be pretty cool.
That's fascinating to me because I constantly think that you are a puzzle to me.
Why I don't like them? Too similar to myself. Like, there's so many good ones here. I don't even know how we're gonna.
Yeah,
I don't know how we're gonna choose.
So from the IRL and weird stuff, Nouns Resin Toys by Ducko, really cool. We know Ducko. Ducko is an existing contributor. Again, the more nounish, tangible nounish goods we have, the better. They can be sold. They prove the experiment, the CCO experiment of creating a nounish brand, creating a CCO brand that anyone could plug into, that works if they can be sold. And we can also give them out at events as well. So
look at that with all of those toys. I want that so bad.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, actually, he did offer to send us those Nowny clocks, and I think I need to give him a shipping address for that. I will docs for
Oh my
clocks.
God.
Will docs for clocks. Previously, would only docs for Now Coffee. Now will docs.
Oh my God, I desperately, I need a little Nouny clock. That's amazing.
They're not
Sure,
little. Well, I
definitely.
mean, they're kind of they're pretty, though. They're like a trophy.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
The Nounish MLB National Anthem by Leo Pastel. Another really cool IRL and weird stuff prop that I'd like to see win. Essentially,
Leo's really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, essentially, Leo Pastel is pledging to wear noggles during a performance of the national anthem at a Cincinnati Reds baseball game. And I personally like this because I like finding weird and subtle ways of like inserting noggles into like pop culture, especially when it's done with like zero explanation. So it's almost like an if you know, you know type of thing. And it's also a prompt for people's curiosity to like figure out exactly what these noggles mean and what's behind.
Like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Super Bowl ad, yeah.
If you know, you know. This is kind of cool. Someone wants to make a Nounish trading card game, like a Magic the Gathering type game with nouns. It's kind of an interesting idea. I would have liked
I would love to help with that if somebody if I should hunt that down. I don't know how much legally I can help with that, but
well, it's cool, but I would have liked to see more proof of concept. Like I would have liked to see more art and stuff. Right now, the art is a little underwhelming, but it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Like if you were gonna have something CG, I don't even think it should be pixel art. It should be someone like Illustradora or G, making Nounish.
Yeah, 100%.
Aptoshi, what up?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
GM.
Talking about Hack Week with Dot here.
Oh, awesome. Hi, Dot. How's it going?
Hey, Aptoshi, what's up?
Hack Week is a huge opportunity and very, very, very awesome for nouns. I know a couple of people who are getting their projects ready as we speak, so I'm really looking forward to seeing who comes in through that.
Nice. Sounds fun.
I did see your guys' tweet that the streak was going to be broken, and I screamed and was like, did I miss a message? I could have started a space. Like,
yeah,
I
you missed the date.
What's happening? So I'm happy to see that you guys are here. What is the streak? 292 shows. Wow.
292.
Congrats, the Noun Square. That is a huge deal. I don't think
and you know that
can say that.
Terrible April Fool's joke, right?
Yeah, no, I get that now. Yes.
Tortino was so sweet. Tortino saw that and messaged in his soapbox channel and was just like, if there's anything I can do to make sure that Now the Clock still happens, it's like, it's okay.
I mean, before I told him to ask him to order me Uber Eats breakfast, and then I told him that it was just a joke.
Well done.
When people ask to help, you have to extract max value.
Make lemonade, right?
Dot, any
Uber Eats breakfast, Starbucks and egg bites delivered to you, just straight to your front door?
That's right. Yeah, that's all I eat now. Ever since I heard Grant talking about that, I eat egg bites for every meal. Egg bites and steak. This is a callback 9 o'clock live. Or sorry, food 9 o'clock live. If you weren't there, you won't know.
Wow. I feel excluded. I need to come more often.
Exactly.
Basically, we spent 30 minutes talking about Starbucks, Trader Joe's, and other non-ads. These people have not sponsored us in any way, but I
made a business plan to launch a Trader Joe's copycat in Canada, since we don't have Trader Joe's yet, called Lumberjacks. So I'm working on that.
That was so good. Lumberjacks. What was the other one? You had another brilliant business. imagine
I'll have to
that space.
I'll have to listen back. I don't remember. Couldn't have been that brilliant.
Tony,
But yeah,
the reason Tony hosts so many spaces is because he treats them like notebooks where he just says things and then he goes back and listens to them later. And it's like he leaves memos for himself.
the problem is I don't have to listen back, so the ideas are lost to the ether. Back to Dot for a minute. Any other props that you wanted to highlight for this Hack FM, Dot?
Yeah. So a few from the art, design, and media track category. We've got Nounish Cyberpunk by Arash. Arash is a very known Nounish contributor.
Oh yeah.
Again, just seeing nouns in a different lens. Very, very interested to see how that comes about. Nounish.
What's that one called?
I think it's called Nounish Cyberpunk or Cyberpunk Nouns or something like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Nouns, animated bumpers and GIFs, so short animations for the Noun Square. I think that's really cool. We're always in need of more reusable Nounish content.
He's here at 2K. We've seen his transformation over the past week because he's got noggles on his PFP, dropping in the space every day, talking about what he's animating. So you love to see it.
Yeah, very cool. I would also like to remind, like, if anyone's here that's applying or has applied to a track within Nouns Hack Week, to also consider applying to our grand prize categories. We've got one for current contributors and one for new contributors, and it's 6 ETH. So from the current tracks, the best ones will be selected to win a grand prize, but you need to apply to both your respected track and the grand prize track.
Yeah, we've been banging the drum about this all week, but it's worth mentioning again because everybody should be if you put in a prop for Hack Week, you should have also put that prop in for one of the 2 grand prize tracks, either for existing contributors, which means you've been funded by Nouns, or for new contributors, which means you haven't yet been funded by Nouns. But either way, lots of props missing currently from the grand prize tracks because there's 100 props in for the 3 tracks and only 40 in the 1 grand prize track and 8 in the others. So might have been a little bit of a communication issue with that on the way we wrote the description on the prop house page, but we have been banging the drum about it here on TNS every day. So hopefully people get the message. If you put a prop into one of the Hack Weeks, make sure you also put it in for the grand prize.
Yeah.
Awesome. That actually it's good to clarify that because I wasn't sure what qualified a contributor or not.
Yeah, I almost wonder, I mean, I guess we could talk about this offline, but maybe I almost wonder if everyone should just be considered entered for the grand prize.
I was thinking that as well. Yeah, we should probably speak to Prop Apps team and see if we can get that done. And then have like a form asking them whether or not they're a current or they're an existing or a new contributor post.
Yeah, although I feel like between the 3 of us, we probably know for the most part, looking through them. But anyway, we'll see.
We've been here for far too long,
right? Figured exactly. Get me out of here. I'm just kidding. Awesome. Well, been Hack FM appended to the end of 9 o'clock LITE. Thank you, Dot, for joining us. Just a reminder, you've really just got the rest of today and the rest of tomorrow to hack something together and put it in. Over 99 ETH in prizes up for grabs across 3 different tracks. So there's a developer's track for anything technical. There's art and content for anything that's artistic or content based. There's IRL and weird. Please no masturbation stuff. We're good on that. You just need to put any kind of idea about how to keep nouns weird. Aptoshi's like, what the hell are they talking about? I don't know if you were here for that, Aptoshi.
No,
but
you just check the entries. You'll see.
It's probably for the best that you don't know. And then also, in addition to those 3, TNS also has our own TNS content creation track in the TNS house. So you won't find it under nouns. You'll have to go scroll down to the clock and click the clock. And then you'll see we've got a round for Hack Week as well, where it is 0.4 ETH times 5 for creating any kind of content idea for TNS. So it can be animations for TNS, which we've seen coming already. It could be ideas for TikTok, for YouTube, threads, mediums, anything that you can think of that would be great content for the Noun Square. You can put in there, and we've got some prizes up for grabs as well. The deadline for that one is actually, I think we made it Monday morning, but
Yeah,
in any case, about 2 days left for all.
I would also like to say, if you're a member of a DAO that wants to join in on the Hack Week buzz and create their own prop house round for Hack Week, Hack Week is pledging up to 2 ETH, like to match up to 2 ETH for your round. And we have 10 ETH for that.
Even
wow.
if they run it, they can extend it to a week.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hack Week is a movement, not a week.
Exactly.
So if you want to do, I know Nouns Builder is going to be doing one in a couple weeks. So they'll definitely want to take advantage of that. But it would be cool to see one maybe for food nouns. Toshi, what do you think? Food Hack Week.
Oh yeah, tons of awesome food projects that we talk about all the time too. That would totally be able to utilize that.
Awesome.
What's food hacking? Is that just like baking?
Baking something weird.
You could be like a test kitchen chef, and you're the one like coming up with the brand new, like popular items on a menu for like a chain restaurant or something.
Ooh, or like molecular, what do they call that? Molecular gastronomy? That's food hacking.
That's when you eat something that's like really small, right?
Yeah, right. And
I thought it's when you eat something that's a little bit spicy.
it's all of the above. Actually.
Awesome.
Toshi, you want to give us an update on the ground? Where are you guys at? What ground are you on?
We are still kind of lingering around Los Angeles until NFT NYC. So we're here. Can I just like do a 15-second little self-promotion here of something I'm doing? So I had the funniest idea ever. I'm going to pin it to the top. And obviously it's been really hard to kind of keep everybody updated with everything we're doing on the ground all the time. And so I got a new virtual assistant. Everyone's like, you should get one. It'll help you post on social media. So I hired ChatGPT-4, and I asked it to make me a comprehensive schedule. And I gave it all of this. I like taught it about myself and like what I'm doing. I told it exactly where I've been and where I'm going to go. And, we have the OTG podcast and all this stuff, and said like, grow my accounts. Like, help me grow this audience. And it literally busted out like 20 something posts a day across 6 accounts. And so we're just going to follow it. And it's like, at first I was like going to let it just kind of guide me. But then like some of these posts are hilarious. Like the hashtags are so chooky and out of control. I don't know. This ChatGPT is like, wants me to be like a face of like Chookies who shop at Target. I am not quite sure. Maybe it's all this egg bite Starbucks conversation that I have just publicly over my phone. But aside from how funny these posts are, I'm literally going to follow them to the T on all my accounts. And so I just posted that little story to the top. If you guys want to follow it, it's going for 30 days. So get ready for just a bunch of random things. If you come across a tweet that you're like, that sounds a little off, that's not really how she talks. You're correct. That's how my virtual assistant talks. And I'm excited to see kind of what this experiment unfolds and becomes.
Now we don't even never know. This might not even be Aptoshi right now. How do we know this is you? We need a safe word. Someone made a post last week saying that everybody should make a safe word with all of their loved ones that they use in videos, important videos, to prove that it's actually them. I think we need that with Aptoshi. We need an Aptoshi safe word so we know when we're talking to Aptoshi and not ChatGPT.
And it needs to be something that that ChatGPT would never consider that Aptoshi would say.
Aptoshi, if she doesn't talk about egg bites, it's not the real Aptoshi.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna sneak a promotion in there. I just know it. I'm like waiting for it to happen. Ooh, it also knows that I'm sponsored by NounsDAO. So like every once in a while, it's like, have you heard about this awesome DAO? And like it says these really funny things. So I'm really excited. My safe word probably is just gonna be egg bites. But if you see a post about that, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna start learning. I think, is what's going to really happen.
Hopefully it's not listening to this space right now. Is it following you? Is the ChatGPT in the room with us right now?
It is. I can't say it isn't.
Oh, well, hopefully it doesn't understand what a safe word is. That's our best bet.
I'm sure someone's taught it that already.
What's your safe word, Dot? Just to make sure that we've got the real Dot.
Sorry?
It's not the real Dot. Oh, no!
Dot never existed.
This is really
Mine's pineapple pizza.
I feel like it should be moo.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, that would be good. Mine is copious amounts of puns. If you ever hear Toady on here and he's not making puns, probably not me.
Yeah.
It's probably Chat GPT, which is Chat GP Toady. What does the GP stand for? I tried to do that on the fly and I couldn't think of it. General practice?
Great puns. Great puns,
Great.
Toady.
Great puns Toady 4.
I don't know if they'd be better or worse.
I mean, I've heard a TikTok where they get it to write like comedy skits and comedy like stand-up comedy sets, and let's just say AI not quite there yet on the on capturing the human psyche when it comes to comedy.
You should sit with it for a second. Say, hey, I'm known for puns. Here's some of my best work. Create a list of 50 new puns for me that are nouns-centric.
Do you think I have like a LinkedIn profile that has all my best puns that I just been
Yes, absolutely.
You should.
That's absolutely what I think of you.
Actually, it's called Punterest, and I just keep all.
Oh my
God, jeez. You don't even need the AI. Like, it's just so natural.
He is the AI.
Intelligence enough. All right. I think that's enough for one day. Dot, thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Who's coming back tomorrow?
I believe it's Martin tomorrow.
Okay, all right. Well, one of you guys, anyway. Either you or Martin or Jihad, we're happy to have
tomorrow.
Sounds good. We're here for one final Hack FM tomorrow after 9 o'clock LITE, which will be around the same time, around 11:20 a.m. EST-ish. We'll play Janky FOMO, we'll play some Nomo, we'll banter a bit, and then we'll get right into Hack FM for the final day before the deadline. We'll see. Oh, we need to do a couple things. POAP, quickly.
We do need to do the POAP.
POAP and retweet the room. We already did our lucky Nomo at the top of the show. I'll take care of the retweet. You do the POAP. Deal?
Sounds like a plan. All right. So POAP stands for Proof of Attendance Protocol. If you don't already have the application installed, you can go on your mobile device to poap.xyz. That is POAP.xyz. Once you have the application downloaded, all you have to do is tap the Mint button in the bottom right-hand corner, then tap Secret Word. And today's secret word is Miami Nouns. Miami Nouns.
I thought it was going to be Chuggy PT.
Absolutely not. Miami Nouns. That is MIAMINOUNS. Miami Nouns. MIAMINOUNS. If you don't know how to spell nouns at this point, I don't think I can help you.
That's rude. There could be people this is their very first time ever seeing nouns and they don't know how to spell
What's up
it.
with this new POAP verification system?
It's this really fun game that was caused by the Daily Dose, and then the Daily Dose stopped dailying, and we still have to deal with the verification in order to keep people from farming POAP.
We don't know for sure if they're still dosing. They're not dailying, but they might be dosing.
Have you guys used it? Yeah, I'm talking about like the weird number ascending order thing. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to count to 1,000 by popping bubble wrap in numerical order.
What she's saying, Dot, is that the daily dose was getting inundated with spammers because they were using their for unlocking things for their community and whatnot. So POAP introduced this game and foisted it upon all of us. So now we have to play this wonderful game to prove that we are not a robot. They should have just used safe phrases. Like Aptoshi should just be able to say egg bite and Minter POAP, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Words in order. Egg bites.
Exactly. Keep it simple, guys.
And the secret word is egg, but no. Miami Nouns.
All right, I've got a winner for us, a retweet picker winner. The winner is a mystery. No, it's at mystery 370. So technically, Rainmaker NOC won 0.069 ETH. Congratulations. Thanks for coming. Thanks for retweeting. Thanks to everybody else as well for joining us for the banter and for still coming, even though we told you this morning that we weren't doing the show, and for being good sports about the April Fool's joke, etc., etc., etc. That's all we got. All we got for you. Play you out with, since we got rugged by a cloud, we'll play some Sia. It's always yeah.
Yay!
Toshi has been made happy.
Sia, let's go. I'm thinking you're gonna play Unstoppable. DJ Toadie's got to work on that cue. That seamless transition.
Yeah, it's playing. I think he's just getting rugged by his speakers. Because I can hear bits and pieces, but the intro music was having problems too.
It sounds like Toadie's phone's in his pocket and he's just walking around and forgot that the space is still going.
Yeah, we were having this issue earlier where the music sounds like it's the LaCroix of music, much like how Toadie's front lawn has the LaCroix of grass. It's just the slight suggestion that there might be some rhythm there.
You need to back right up off LaCroix.
Hey, he made that comparison, not me.
You have to take that up with the LaCroix department if you got issues with that. I'm drinking one right now.
Literally, so am I. I've got a hibiscus LaCroix on my desk.
Is everyone able to hear us, or are they hearing like Toadie and Sia? I hear zero Sia.
I hear zero Sia, but I can hear the both of you. So you could sing us out if you want. Egg bites, egg bites.
Yeah. No. Unstoppable today. Go get your egg bites. This is not an ad, but it could be. Hi, everybody. It was awesome being here. I'm going to come on the show tomorrow.
Yes, please do. Cody's gonna rug us any minute now. Hopefully.
Thanks for having me, guys.
I'm just like imagining him.
No, take care.
Toadie's just jamming.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dot.
Shouts out to all the little Nouners
in
attendance as well.
There.